Welcome to a new live video tutorial, and today we're going to go through this really fun oak leaf so you're ready for the fall season. But I know we did a lot of Christmas time lately. Okay, let me remind you, we made this Christmas wreath in the last few days, and so many of you guys finished it or partially finished it. Some of you guys even turned your ornaments into a garland or are going to use it for ornaments on a tree. But so many of you guys made all of these different types of wreaths. And wasn't that fun going through a live tutorial? Well, live tutorials are happening every single week in the Crochet Club, okay? And we just finished one actually. Every Tuesday I go live in the Crochet Club we know as TCC. And today I'm going to give you an introduction on what it's like to be in TCC. So I'm going to teach you how to do the oak leaf so you get an idea of what it's like. Meaning I'm teaching you live on camera and you guys get to ask questions as we go through it. Now this pattern is very quick and very fun to make, okay? I have one little leaf here ready to go, which I'm going to put right next to me so that way you can see it. And we're going to go through the pattern together and I'm going to show you how it looks like when I go live in TCC. Okay, are you guys ready to go? Let's go. I'm going to swoop around my camera so you can see what I see. So the very first thing you can see right here is this is a little sneak peek into the Crochet Club. They always get some kind of pattern here on the left side. So I'm showing you exactly what they're seeing, okay? So they see the pattern right here written down and we go through it step by step, okay? So now remember, you can join the Crochet Club. I'm going to leave the link up here so you can see everything. There's a QR code too. Let me move over the QR code just a hint so it doesn't like bother us while we're crocheting, okay? But you can join the Crochet Club at 25% off right now, only until 10/4, so this Friday, with that coupon code up there. We'll talk a little bit more about the Crochet Club in a second and what all the perks are in TCC, okay? But for now, let's go through this tutorial together. I do want to remind you, we're going to have prizes at the end. So if you're not staying until the end, you might be missing out, okay? And if you haven't shared yet, go ahead and share, like the video, subscribe, comment. Come on, let's have fun together, shall we? Okay. Technically, I used a number 2 yarn for this project, but number 2 yarns are very hard to see sometimes on camera, so I'm going to pick this orange color right here, which is a number 4 yarn, okay? So it's a little bit bigger, so the leaf will turn out a little bit bigger, but that's okay. I'm going to put this little guy here on the side. I'm not quite sure how much you can see of him, but I want to make sure, actually I'm moving it further away because I want you guys to see me crocheting, okay? Are we good? Is everyone on board? I highly recommend you just pay attention to what I'm saying, okay, and follow along how I crochet, and you can watch the replay at any time. I'm not taking it down, okay? So in case you want to make your own oak leaf later, you can totally do so. I recommend watching this video again so you can follow along and you can pause the video in between. I don't recommend pausing the video while I'm live because you're going to miss out on the prizes later, okay? So make sure you're here live and paying attention. Don't press the pause button. Okay, here we go. It says specifically right here for the oak leaf, we're starting with a chain of 16 and we're starting from the second chain from the hook. So let's do so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, okay? So 16 chains right here. We're going to start from the second chain from the hook, and we're going to start with an alternative turning chain. And it says right here as ATC. Now, ATC is the alternative turning chain, sometimes also known as the stacked single crochet, depending on which one you're doing. I prefer the stacked single crochet version. So let me show you. I'm starting from the second chain from the hook, and I'm going to make a single crochet stitch. From that single crochet stitch, you're going to go into the loop that's closest to your yarn finger. I'm going to go a little bit closer to the camera so you can see it a little bit better, okay? You see that right there? It's a single crochet stitch right there, okay? And now I'm going to go in the loop that's closest to my yarn finger, pull up a loop. I have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through. Now I made a stacked single crochet, or also known as the alternative turning chain, and it counts as a double crochet stitch. Okay, now I'm going to make 1 double crochet stitch per chain. Now, as you can see, I like to go in a back bump, so let me remind you, there's a front loop, a back loop, and if you turn it around slightly, you see a little back bump right there, and I like to go into that because it's going to be easier when we come around on the other side to know exactly where I need to go into when I crochet my stitches on the opposite side of the chain. Okay, so it says we're going to make 1 double crochet in each stitch, or until the last stitch. The very last stitch, we're going to place 6 double crochets into it. Okay, so let's do that. So 1 double crochet per stitch, or per chain, however you want to say, until you have 1 stitch left. In that last stitch, we're going to place 6 of them. So let's get there. Now I have to do a little crocheting of double crochet stitches. So this is your perfect opportunity to ask some questions if you have any, whether it's about the oak leaf, whether it's about the crochet club, which we say TCC. Either way, you guys let me know. By the way, as I said, I'm using worsted yarn, but I'm also using a 4mm hook. You use whatever hook size is best for the yarn that you're picking. Okay, this is not a wearable. The gauge doesn't matter. As long as you make your leaf, you're good to go. Now we're on the very last chain here, and in that last chain I am crocheting 6 double crochet stitches into that. Okay, so 6 double crochet stitches in the same stitch. So let's do that. So I have here 2, now 3, then 4, then 5, and 6. So let me double check. I actually did 6. So all here in the same stitch. You can see it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I'm naturally already on the other side of my chain. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out just a tad, so making sure I'm not coming off camera. Okay, so we're now going to go into each chain again, but on the opposite side of the chain, and we're going to crochet again 1 double crochet per stitch, but don't go into the same one we just did, the 6th one. Okay, you're going into the following one, so you kind of have to look which one is the next one. Okay, and you're going to crochet 1 double crochet into each chain again. And now you can kind of see why I went into the back bump, because now we have these pretty V's right there. So it's going to be very easy to crochet into, right? It's super fun. So let's go. Let's do this. We're making an oak leaf right here. If you're coming a little late, it's totally fine. Replay will be available. Okay, in the meantime, go ask some questions. Leave some comments down below. Is everyone still on board with me? I want to make sure the comments are working. I feel like some of the comments may have stopped. Are you guys still there, or are you just paying attention? Am I not seeing comments? I don't see any comments coming in anymore. Hopefully I don't have a glitch on my end. Can you guys comment real quick to make sure that there's no glitch on my end? Just that I can have a confirmation we're all good. Are we all crocheting? Are we just all crocheting? You guys are just paying attention. You're like, I'm here for the prices, Nikki. Okay, just keep going what you need to do so we can get to the prices. No worries, we're going to get to the prices in the end. Okay? You guys all there. Thank you guys for commenting. I appreciate you. Okay, so this is how we're looking so far. Okay, like this. Thank you for sending some likes in. I see a heart. I saw a heart. Hey. Okay, so let's see. Let's go through and what it says right here. Okay, at the very end, I don't know if you can see it in round 1. It says at the very end, it says chain 3. And the idea is that we're coming back around here. Okay, so chain 3. And we're now going to slip stitch. Okay, let's see if we can get over there. If you need to do a chain of 4, that's fine. The idea is that we're coming back around on the other side. So we're making a slip stitch into it. So whether it's a chain of 3 or 4, that's up to you. It's totally fine. Oh, you're just listening. Oh, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm glad you guys are here. Okay, so we're now going to follow round 2. Round 2 is very, very long, okay? You can see that the entire thing is round 2. So we're going to go through it step by step. I kind of try to break it up in a few parts here so it's easy to follow along. So let's go into the very first, let's say 2 rows right there. Okay, and it says specifically 1 slip stitch in the first stitch, which we did. Now we're going to go in the second stitch and also make a slip stitch. I'm going to try to make it as slow as possible. Everyone can follow along. Okay, so first and second stitch were slip stitches. Then it says 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So 1 single crochet. Then you're going to skip 1 stitch. And then you're going to place 3 double crochet stitches in the following stitch. So let's do that. So 1, 2, and 3. See, I'm slowing down a little bit because I want to make sure you guys are paying attention. Okay. Now it says chain of 3. 1, 2, and 3, and slip stitch into the same stitch as the 3 double crochet stitches. So let's do that. So go back into that same stitch and make a slip stitch. So this is how it's looking like so far. Are we all good? Everyone's still on board with me? I'm trying to go very slow right now so that way you can follow along. Remember, during the replay, you guys can slow it down even further. YouTube has the ability to change the speed up a little bit. So if you need to change the speed up afterwards, that's fine. I recommend not doing it right now, okay? Because otherwise you're going to miss out on the prices later. So let's go into the next part, okay? Right here it says slip stitch to the next stitch. So let's do that. 1 slip stitch, okay? Now we're going to go right here in this row right here where it says 1 single crochet and a skipped stitch. So let's do that. 1 single crochet and 1 skipped stitch, okay? Then it says 2 double crochet stitches in the next stitch. So 1 and 2. And then it says in the following stitch, you're going to place 2 double crochet stitches. So 1 and 2 and a treble crochet stitch. So let's do that. Treble crochet stitch on the same stitch. So you made here 2 double, and in the following stitch you made 2 double in the treble, and then it says a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and slip stitch into the same stitch again. So the idea is that we're making these little zigzaggy situation happening here. Okay, that's why we're making our little slip stitches. Okay, so then it says slip stitch to the next stitch. And now we are in this row right here. I don't know if you can see my finger. Okay, right here it says 1 single crochet, then a skipped stitch, and 3 double crochets in the next stitch. So let's do that. So 1 single crochet, then a skipped stitch, and how many double crochets? 3 double crochets in the next stitch. So 1, 2, and 3 double crochet stitches in the next, okay? And in the following stitch, right here, it says 1 double crochet and 2 treble crochet stitches. So in the following stitch, 1 double and 2 treble. So let's do that. 1 and 2. And we finish it again with a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slip stitch to the same stitch. Okay, so there we go. So this is how we're looking so far. See that? There we have, it almost looks like we're making some kind of shark situation or comb. Okay, so now we're going to go into the next area. It says slip stitch to the next stitch. Okay, so let's do that. Slip stitch. And then it says in the following stitch, place an alternative turning chain, a double and a treble crochet in the same stitch. Okay, so let's do that. An alternative turning chain, so stacked single crochet stitch. You can also replace it with a chain of 3 if you like. In the same stitch, you're going to place a double and a treble crochet stitch. Okay, just like that. And then it says right after, okay, in the next stitch, it says a treble and 2 double crochet stitches. Okay, so a treble, 1, and then 2 double crochet stitches. Oopsie daisy, that was almost a treble again. Let's do that again. Bloopers. one double crochet and another double crochet in that same stitch where you made that treble crochet stitch. Okay, and then it says right after, chain of 3 and slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch down. Okay, so now we have that rounded business there in the front. Okay, so now let's go to the next area. And by the way, while you guys are going through this, you're actually learning how to read a pattern and then applying it right away to your crochet, which is kind of cool, right? So I'm literally guiding you here through the pattern of what you're seeing in front of you, so you can follow along. Okay, so then it says 1 single crochet stitch. Okay, so let's do that. 1 single crochet stitch. And then it says right here, 1 slip stitch to the next stitch and a chain of 4. So 1 slip stitch to the next stitch and a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then it says a treble, 2 trebles and a double. Okay, so 2 treble. Let's see, 1 and 2 and a double. There we go. And you can kind of see that it's now on the other side here, exactly the same way as on the opposite side. Okay, let's see. Karen, I'll get to your question just a second. Okay, just a second. Let me finish this row here, or this round, and I'll get to your question, I promise. So now let's go to the next stitch. So let me look real quick where we at. Okay, I just did this one, and it says double crochet, 3 double crochet stitches in the next stitch. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3 double crochet stitches, just like that. Then it says skip a stitch and 1 single crochet stitch. Okay, so skip 1 and a single crochet stitch. Then we're going to go into the following that says here, right, just a hint lower, it says 1 slip stitch in the next stitch and then another slip stitch. Okay, so 1 and 2 slip stitches. Okay, then a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the same stitch we're going to make a treble, 1 treble, and then 2 double crochet stitches, 1 and 2 double crochet stitches. Okay, so this is a really, really fun pattern, and once you get it, you're just going to go through it over and over again. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. Hang on, I need to look where I am. I just did this. Okay, so then we're going to do 2 double crochet stitches in the next stitch. So 1 and 2. Then it says skip a stitch and a single crochet. 1 skipped, 1 single. Okay, now we're down here and it says a slip stitch in the next and the following, so twice. So 1 and 2, and then it says a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochet stitches in the same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, like so. And it says skipped stitch and a single crochet. So skip and a single crochet, like so. And then again down here, we're in a second row from the bottom. It says 1 slip stitch in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. And now you're going to make a chain of 6 or longer. It's up to you. So I might actually make 1 more slip stitch here in a center. Do you see that? This is kind of like detached. So I'm going to connect these 2 together. So I'm making a slip stitch over. Okay, and now I'm going to make a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's the little stem. Okay, and now I'm going to make a single crochet or slip stitch. What did I write down? Single crochet. Okay, let's make single crochet stitches. So 1 single crochet stitch starting from the second chain from the hook, then 2, 3, 4. Oops, I split my yarn. 4 and 5. Okay, and then just a slip stitch to finish it. So go into here the center piece of it and make another slip stitch, and then you're going to weave in your ends. Okay, this is how it looks like. I went as slow as possible. Okay, how cute is that? And I want to show you the difference of what happens if you go up in hook size and yarn weight. So watch. I'm going to zoom out just a hint, just a tiny hint, okay, so you can see it. So this is done in worsted yarn. Let me move this down just a tad, okay? Worsted yarn versus number 2 yarn, which is sport yarn. Okay, look at the difference. It's the exact same pattern. So if you're going up in yarn weight and hook size, then this is the difference. Do you see that? There are 2 yarn weights in difference right here. Worsted versus number 2 yarn. Now again, it's totally up to you which yarn size you're going to pick. It really doesn't matter. If you're making a fall wreath, for example, which is why I'm teaching you some fall things here in between, okay? Not just an introduction to TCC, but you can make a fall wreath, right? You can make a bunch of these in different colors and then decorate your wreath with that. Remember I said for the Christmas wreath that you know, ideally make something in neutral color, so that way you can switch it out. So if you want to take your Christmas stuff off again, let me show you. Okay, if you want to take your Christmas stuff off of your wreath right now, okay, then you can decorate it with some of your fall leaves, okay, like the oak leaf. I also have other leaves on my website, and here on the YouTube channel there's another fall leaf there. I have a maple leaf in the Crochet Club, so if you want to have one of those, it's in the Crochet Club right now. But we have so many other ones we can do. Maybe we should make some more fall decor in the next few days. How do you feel like a little bit of a bigger pumpkin? Maybe like this big? Should we make a pumpkin tomorrow? That would be fun. Should we make a pumpkin? All right, Karen, let me get back to your question real quick, okay? Let's see. Karen had a question. Hang on, I'm going to find it. Karen says, let's show it off for everyone so everyone knows what I'm talking about. Nicki, my nieces and sister cannot read a pattern. Could you do a tutorial on how to read and work a pattern, explain the abbreviations as you go? Actually, I highly recommend what I just did. So what I did is I said the words out loud. I didn't say SC. I said single crochet, right? Or double crochet. And I pointed at the pattern, okay? So I highly recommend maybe having them go through a pattern as someone is talking through it. So the best way to learn how to read a pattern is having a pattern in front of you and the video tutorial at the same time, like the one you just saw me do, right? Like with the oak leaf. So you can compare and see, okay, she's talking about single crochet. That must be SC. After them doing that for a while, they will learn as they go because it will become intuitive, like riding a bike. You don't know it in the first time, right? It takes a little bit. It takes practice. So you'll get there eventually. Is that making sense? I think this is the best way to learn. Michelle, oh, I love you, girl. I just saw your comment that says, I'm part of TCC. I love your videos. I have learned so much since becoming a member. I love the way you teach and making sure we grasp the pattern. Nicki's the best. Thank you. I appreciate you so much, Michelle. We have so much fun. Okay, let me go back all the way down. Yes, a pumpkin, Christy says. Yes, we should make a pumpkin tomorrow. That would be fun. Let's do some more fall stuff, right? That would be fun. Francis says, I love being part of TCC. There are so many things Nicki does that other groups do not. I like being part of a developing pattern, learning stitches, and being part of community and more. I got cut off. You're good. Let's talk about the Crochet Club for a second because some of you guys are like, what is she talking about? But before we get to it, I want to remind you real quick, we have prizes at the very end. So if you stay through the talk of the Crochet Club, you might not only think about joining the Crochet Club, you also will learn how to answer the questions in order to have a chance to win something in the end. So make sure you stay here because I have some questions for you. Remember, we just talked about that not only did I teach you how to do the oak leaf right now, so you got an introduction of what it's like to be in the Crochet Club, right? I teach them every single week exactly what they want to be taught. Okay, exactly. I'm going to show you in a second of what we just did, like literally just did, like 2 hours ago. I taught them something, okay, that they requested, okay, which is super duper fun. So, we're going to go through, we went through this just now, okay? And you got a little bit of more of an introduction of it when we went through this. So you got to see the feeling of, oh my gosh, I get to ask questions as we go through the pattern. Like that doesn't happen with other videos, right? I am sure that you had that feeling of being alone, right? Like crocheting alone. Like, I'm not just talking about, okay, you sitting on your sofa alone. I'm talking about, do you have people around you at all times? Like, virtually, okay, in a messenger, in a group, you can ask questions at any time. Do you have something like that ready to go at a tip of your button, or are you actually alone? And if you're alone, then you don't have to be, okay? But the other thing that a lot of you guys are experiencing is our boring videos. I sure hope mine are not, because I want to have fun when I teach you. We have laughters over laughters. You don't understand how much laughter we had 2 hours ago when I was teaching something in TCC. Oh my gosh, we had a blast. That was so much fun. But you also get pattern support. As you can see, you can ask questions as we go through it. So if you ever experienced any of this and you're like, I'm done feeling this way, I want to go to the next level, I want to feel like some of these TCC members in the community right now in the chat, they're telling you how they feel, okay? They don't feel like this anymore. They feel like this. Okay, they feel like Rosa. Rosa is saying, I love your presentation. When she says presentation, she's talking about live tutorials on how you bring everyone in and explain the projects in a fun way. Yes, we have fun together. We laugh a lot. Okay, I teach everything exactly how they want to be taught. Okay, and we literally come together as a community and we have so much fun. If you're not there, you're missing out. Okay, seriously. I love this. Look at this. The video today was so fun. Yes, you're never boring. It's never boring. Louise said, I just started TCC today. Lots of patterns. A pumpkin would be great. Yes, we do that, Louise. We're going to do that. Christy says, TCC is so worth. Small cost. You get over 400 patterns and Nicki will help. Her teaching is very clear. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate you. Let me show you what we did today. Do you guys remember, if you were here yesterday, you saw a neutral body that we're turning into Scarecrow. Well, this is what we did today. We went further on the Scarecrow today and we had so much fun. We made this t-shirt. Yes, it's separate. It's like literally a t-shirt. Okay. I don't know if you can see it right there. See, it's a t-shirt. Okay. We made a t-shirt today, just 2 hours ago. Okay. We made a t-shirt. We made the overalls. Okay. There's a little pocket right there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little tiny pocket right there. I added some buttons. This is the back of it. And next week, we're turning this guy that currently doesn't have a face and doesn't have a hat, okay? We're going to turn him into an actual scarecrow. So next week, we're going to make a hat, some hair. We're going to add some more straw here, and then a little surprise at the very end they don't know of yet. Yes, we have some surprises in TCC too. So look at this cute little guy we just did in TCC. So there's full video tutorials on how to do the body. There's 2 video tutorials in TCC on how to do the body. This is currently an exclusive pattern to the Crochet Club, okay? And then we also made the t-shirt today and the overalls. That is currently exclusive to the Crochet Club. And guess what? I want to show you something, because I'm not just saying, okay, let's make a scarecrow, okay? Here's how this is going to work. Every single time I ask them, what do you want to do? Okay? They have a voice. They have a voice. People are listening to them. I listen to them. Okay? Look what they're doing. They are putting in their input. So let me explain in a second how they're giving me their input, okay? But once they give me their input, I put a poll together, okay? I put all of their ideas into the poll and then they vote on it. And look, almost 50% of them said, let's do a scarecrow. And that's what we're working on over the last 3 weeks, okay? And we have 1 more week to go. That means the scarecrow was 4 weeks long, okay? It was literally a crochet along, an exclusive crochet along within the Crochet Club, okay? They're the ones voting on it. And I want to show you something else they did. Look, they also voted on the Christmas wreath. I'm telling you, if you want to be listened to, if you want to feel like someone is finally paying attention to you when someone says, can I have a pattern like this? Well, guess what? They're the ones voting on it. Look, I literally asked him, hey, for the next 3-part live crochet along, which pattern would you like me to teach you? I literally asked them, okay? And look what they did. They picked the Christmas wreath, okay? And then once they did, I put it together And ta-da, we have a Christmas wreath. And then you guys got to be part of this because I wanted to show you what it's like to be in the crochet club. You got to go through this pattern with us all at the same time. So that was your, part of being part of TCC. You got that little sneak peek into it, right? How cool is that? We get surprises all the time. Don, you're right. He makes me look like a cute little farmer. It does, doesn't he? He does look like a cute little farmer. Let's turn him into an actual scarecrow next week. It's so much fun. Linda said, oh yeah, Linda put a blanket over him. He's like, he was a little cold. I'm a member of TCC. It's the best group to be part of. Nicki's patience with you, and she will not leave you hanging until you understood. And yes, correct. Every time I always check on them. It's like, hey, how's it going, everyone? You guys need more help? In no other groups like this. I love Nicki. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm so glad. So if you guys anytime have a question, TCC is the place to be. Ooh, that rhymed. Oh, that rhymed. That was not part of the plan. It rhymed. Oh my gosh, that was fun. That was so much fun. We have a blast there. Let's see. Okay. Let's go through what other perks you have in TCC, because that's not all. Yes, you have a vote, okay? But how do you actually get your vote out there? Let me show you. We have this huge community, okay? And twice a month, so pay attention, twice a month, we meet on Zoom. Right now it's on Zoom. That's how it is. It has been for a little while, okay? We meet virtually on Zoom, so think of it like a Zoom call, okay? You can show your face if you like to. You don't have to. See, Bonnie down there didn't. You can mute yourself at any time. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to have a microphone. You can just be part of it. We even have like a little chat box if you rather not talk, but you write something, that's fine too, right? We meet as a community and it's supportive and it's positive. And during that period of time, this twice a month, that's when they give me their ideas and say, Nicki, can we do this? Can we do this? Okay. I make a list. I check it twice, just like Santa. And then I'm going to put it into the group and they get to vote on it. That's how we do things. Okay. We have a lot of fun. Literally pattern requests and inspiration. That's what it's here for. It is so much fun. Okay. So we meet twice a month, the second and the fourth Thursday of the month, we meet in Zoom, okay? There's 2 different times just to make sure we cover all the time zones, okay? As much as we can, okay? We used to have only once a month, but it was so much fun that it was requested, can you do a second time? And I said, sure. So let's finally do that. And starting August, which was a couple months ago, since then we've been doing it twice a month, okay? So as I said, we meet virtually twice a month on Zoom. But that's not all. I just said we also have live tutorials, okay? So I teach them live on camera on how to do whatever they're asking for. There was a time, on here you can see that on this video, we went through a Tunisian crochet phase, okay? They wanted a bunch of different Tunisian crochet stitches. So that's what we did, okay? And they said, surprise us. Okay, that's literally what it says. Like, we want to do Tunisian crochet stitches, but surprise us. So I made a bunch of different stitches and I taught them how to do certain types of Tunisian crochet stitches. And as you can see down there, they always get the pattern with it. So I teach them exactly what they truly want to be taught according to their ideas. And then the poll decides in the end what we're going through. How cool is that? So that is what? 6 times a month we meet. Twice a month on Zoom, and then 4 times a month. Well, there could be 5 if a month has 5 Tuesdays. It's every Tuesday we meet, and I teach them exactly what they want to be taught. How cool is that? But that's not all. Do you think that's all? There's way more than that, okay? We have way more. We even have a huge vault of patterns. Yes, and ad-free patterns, okay? You don't have to worry about ads. Nobody likes to worry about ads, okay? They're annoying, right? And can you imagine having a vault 24/7 available to you where you can always find something, whether it's stitches, whether it's patterns. Most of them are patterns, okay? If there's a stitch, I usually leave it within the video tutorial because it's easier to follow along, okay? But here, you have over 400. I should count them. They're probably over 500 now. I haven't counted. I'm going to recount next time around. But right now, I'm going to call it 400 plus, okay? And about 100 of them them or so. They're exclusive to the membership alone. Okay. So just that you know, you'll have, this is just a sneak peek into it. Okay. Look at the sunflower right there. That's another request they did. A sunflower. They wanted a polar bear. They wanted a poinsettia. Okay. That they can put in a vase. They wanted this hot cocoa mug ornament for a Christmas tree last year. So we made that. Okay. They wanted a little tiny turkey. So we made that. Okay. They wanted a penguin and a tiny bee. So we made that. You can see here a ball. This is like a summer ball. We made that. We made a little gift. There's so many other patterns. I don't know if you can see it behind there. There's a little snail. They wanted a teddy bear. We have so many things. They just vote on it. And that's what I go through. I mean, it's like that much fun, right? So you actually have a voice and you have access to the patterns 24/7. Tell me another crochet club or community that does that. You tell me, okay? I love this. Nicki says you teach the stickers that I never knew existed. Yeah, there's so many stitches out there. You have so much more to learn. Oh my gosh. Diane. Oh my God, Diane has been part for so many years, okay? Oh, actually, it's only, maybe there was another Diane, but she's been almost there for a year. I thoroughly enjoy myself. I've been crocheting for almost 50 years and I make intricate amigurumi and still learning things. Can you imagine being that way? Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Seriously, we have a blast, okay? So you guys tell me, do you guys have a question? Anything you want to know about TCC, I'm here for you. And there's a lot of TCC members. They can answer your questions too, okay? Karen says, you are like Santa, jolly and bright. You give us what we want. You give surprises and gifts, and you check your list twice. I do. Oh my God. You just summarize. I'm Mrs. Claus, please. I want to be Mrs. Claus. Because let's be clear, Santa just gives out the gifts. He's not the one making it, right? I'm sure Mrs. Claus is responsible for most of the part. Anyways, it is so much fun, okay? Look, Connie is like my go-to girl when it comes to reviews. She's like, look, I'm summarizing it all exactly how we all believe it, okay? If you're in a TCC and you're feeling sad, we will cheer you up. That's exactly what happened. You should watch the video we did earlier in TCC. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. We had a blast. Let me show you the entire things that you're getting, the entire perks of TCC. Okay, I have like a huge list here. So let's go through it. You have over 400 ad-free patterns available to you at a click of a fingertip, okay, like beep, and it's right there. It's 24/7 available to you, okay? You can even save your progress. Let me show you really quick what I mean by checkoff boxes. You kind of saw it earlier, right? There are checkoff boxes, okay? And there's on the bottom a save draft button. You just save it. We're like, okay, I'm not done with the pattern yet, but I click my little boxes, and then you just click on save, and then you're good to go, right? You can come back to it at any time, and you can finish up your pattern if you wish, okay? So yes, we have checkoff boxes. The only patterns that don't have checkoff boxes are all the crochet alongs, like the big crochet alongs, the public ones, like the wreath and stuff like that, because they're so long and there's so much additional information needed, like live tutorials, etc., that I can't add into these checkoff boxes. Is a little sad I can't, but it is how it is. So I made it separately. So all patterns besides crochet alongs have checkoff boxes. So there's a lot of them, just saying, okay? But anyways, let's go through this again, okay? We have over 400 ad-free patterns. You have a video access. Like when I'm talking about this video library, okay, let me show you what that means, because you got to see this, okay? So this is the Crochet Club. This is like a little sneak peek into our private group, right? And you can see right there, I'm clicking on the event section, right? And that's where you can see when we meet on Zoom or when I go live into the Facebook group, right? And then you can see right there where it says guides. That is the video library. I wish I could call it video library, but Facebook doesn't allow me to change the name. But this is where they're all saved in the end, right? You can just go through and then you go back years since 2019. You will find all those video tutorials saved right there, right? You can always go back and check those out, okay? That's where the video library is. And then, as I said, weekly live tutorials. Every single week I go live, okay? It's very rare that I skip unless I'm sick, on vacation, which by the way doesn't happen that very often. I need more vacation, but I always make up for it. So most of the time I give them then extra live tutorials if I go on vacation or something like that. Okay. So I give them extra perks in case I have to skip something, but usually I go live. It's been a long time since I had to skip. So weekly live tutorials, okay, hands-on, exactly answering your questions, doing exactly what you've been asking for, pretty much through the polls, right? You have easy access to crochet resources, exclusive patterns, first priority. As I just proved to you, they're the ones picking things out, okay? And they're the ones deciding on what patterns are coming out. And then you guys are like oohing and ahhing about them, like, oh my gosh, I want more, right? Well, this is where you get more. And every single week they get something new, like a new pattern. For example, while we're working on other crochet alongs, the big blanket, they got a new part right now, right? They get all of that ad-free, which is really cool. They get special coupon codes on ebooks. Okay, any ebook that's above $20, they get a sale on it at any time. At any time. They never have to, find a sale and have to wait. It's like, is Nicki gonna have a sale? They don't have to. It's always there. Any ebooks, and most of them are over $20, they get a coupon code with it, which is cool, right? And then, as I said, twice a month we meet virtually on Zoom. Twice a month, okay? I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening, okay? So let's see. Kathleen, where's the oak leaf out there? Okay, Kathleen, I think you came a little late, girl. Let's be nice. Girl, it is in the beginning of the video. I talked about it in the beginning. I went through it step by step. Look, we made this cute little oak leaf. You might have to watch the replay later, but I'm telling you, Kathleen, you might want to stay here a little longer because I'm about to do some prize giveaways. And if you watch the replay right now, you're going to miss the prizes. So stay here, Kathleen, and pay attention for a second so you can ask the questions and answer the questions that I have later for you so you can win something, girl. Okay? We have so much fun. So this oak leaf we made in the beginning of the video. Now it's time to talk about the Crochet Club, where you get even more perks, ad-free, telling you exactly, or getting exactly what you've always been asking for, pattern support, never alone, community, so much fun, okay? And many, many more surprises. Now, let's talk about more additional things that you can get right now if you join the Crochet Club. Before we get to the quizzes and for you to have a giveaway and to have a chance to win something, let me show you what you can actually get right now if you become a new The Crochet Club annual member. Yes, there's 3 different levels for the Crochet Club, and I'll break it down in a second so you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So if you click up here, okay, there's the link up there. I also pinned it. There's in the description is a link. I don't want to share the link over and over again in the comments. It's pinned in on YouTube, okay? And for Facebook, all you have to do is type in the word TCC in the comments, and the automation will send it to you into your messenger. Make sure you check your requests, okay? It might be there. Anyways, here's the link right there. There's the coupon code right there that gives you 25% off, but only until the 4th of October. Now, I give away 100 of these free boxes right here, okay? I literally give them away. You don't have to pay for shipping. I will pay for shipping if you're in the US. If you're outside of the US, you get a free ebook instead, okay? Many of you guys even say, I don't want the box. I'd rather have more patterns, and that's fine. But most of them, of course, want the box. Now, let me show you what's inside the box. You want to see what's inside the box? Okay, I'm going to leave it like this for a second so you can see it. Let me zoom out. Okay, whoop, a little zoom out. There we go. Let me show you what's inside the box. I'm giving those away only this week, only until the 4th of October, okay? You can have one of these boxes if you're in the US. So once you open it, and I already sent a bunch of them out. They're on the way. And everyone's getting tracking numbers, so they know exactly when their boxes are arriving. So keep checking your tracking number, okay? The first thing you're going to get is one of these awesome drawstring bags that says The Crochet Club on it. Yes, it's a drawstring bag. Let me show you. Okay, it's a drawstring bag. It's a big one. It's like waterproof, and it's partially see-through. Okay, you can't see that on this camera, but it's partially see-through. Okay, you are also going to get a cool color wheel, which we talk about in TCC all the time. Okay, so you can learn how to combine colors together. It's really cool. Okay, then you get this cool bingo game, which I posted into the Crochet Club, and they already went through it. I'm like, I've got a bingo! I love it. So you can get one of those as well. Okay, you get some stickers and stitch markers. It's either 1 or 2 stickers, depending how big the sticker is. Okay, you're going to get a keychain that is also a measuring tape. Whee! See, there's a button in the back, which, by the way, the button is nicely hidden, so you don't press it by accident all the time, right? So that's really cool. These are literally custom. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, let me show you. These are custom made, okay? You can't get them anywhere else. And then we have, where's my little pop socket? Here we go. Here's a pop socket you also get. You can put it on your phone. These are really cool. I have one on my phone. It's really nice. It's very nice and handy to, you know, take pictures and stuff, okay? And then you get either 1 or 2 skeins of yarn, sometimes even 3 if I have tiny ones, okay? So there are certain size. I have to go by their weight. So here's one example of what a big skein might look like. This is the same as 2 skeins of yarn, like normal skeins of yarn, okay? So sometimes you get a giant one, and sometimes you get 2 little one or medium-sized ones. Sometimes you get 3 tiny ones, right? Different ones, okay? Different ones. Julie says, today your birthday? No, it's on the 3rd. It's on the 3rd. Anyways, you can get one of these boxes. You can get one of these boxes if you become the Crochet Club member as an annual member. Hang on, I gotta move things around so I can press my buttons. Okay. So you can become a member right now as an annual US for anyone in the US, and they get a free box. You don't have to do anything. You just have to join as an annual. I grab your shipping information from the checkout, right? While you pay for it, then I grab that information and I'll send you over the box. Okay. I pay for shipping, so you don't have to worry about that. And if you're outside the US, you get a free ebook instead, which is cool. Okay. Just saying. Okay. Yes, Tina joined yesterday. She got her tracking number. I know she did. She can't wait. She's so excited. Yay. I'm so glad. Can't wait for you two guys to post your pictures. If you get your box, post your pictures. We want to see them. We want to see them. You haven't set up your Facebook account yet? That's okay. Take care of it whenever you're ready. Okay. This is like so much fun. Mine's just before Christmas. Yay! Exactly. Anyways, let me show you the breakdown really quickly, the price breakdown and what it's all about to become a member of the Crochet Club. Let me put this up here at the same time. So these are all the perks, okay? And here's the price breakdown. So with this coupon code up there, okay, you save 25%, okay? You have to apply it during checkout. If you forget, well, then you forget, okay? You have to type it in and click the apply button, okay? And then it will bring down the price to what you see right there. Annual goes down to $96.75 for the first year, and that's about $8 a month. What is that? Like 1 Frappuccino, 2 pints of ice cream, maybe 1, depending on which ice cream you're picking. If you're picking like an expensive one, it might be just 1. Skip your ice cream for the year and come join the Crochet Club and have a better crochet life, okay? Quarterly, it'll go down to $30, and monthly goes down to $11.25. I mean, look at this. Look at this breakdown. This is pretty cool. So you can save a lot of money. I'm just saying, if you join as an annual, you save the most money. Obviously, you can tell by the breakdown, right? And I did see many people in the past, and which is fine with me, they join as a monthly first just to check it out and see. I want to see the vibe. Is this really true? Are these comments real? Yes, they're real. I promise you. Okay. If you're involved in the community, you will feel it, and you're like, oh, I should have joined as an annual. Okay. Then there are a few people who say, okay, I'm now waiting for the next sale, and then they're going to jump over as an annual. Okay. I have sales going on, but not all the time. So be aware of that. Okay. So if you join as a monthly now, that's fine. Join as a monthly now, check it out, and then maybe become an annual next time around. I'll tell you this. If I have another sale happening in the future and you decide to upgrade, I will send you the box too, if I'm sending out boxes during that time. So meaning if you right now TCC member and you are monthly or quarterly, you want to upgrade, I'll send you a box. If you're in the US, okay, I'll send you the box. If you're outside the US, I'll give you a free ebook instead. How's that? Wouldn't that be cool? I'm just saying, it's super fun. If you're joining right now while I'm live, you let me know. I would love to celebrate you because TCC is really the place to be. Oh, I love that it rhymes. That's so much fun. Anyway, so here's the breakdown, okay? So let me summarize really quickly. You're not only going to get all of this, but you can feel like this. I'm going to show you this really, really long review because I absolutely want you to understand it. I want you to read this because I didn't ask them to do this. Connie and Sheila, they jumped into the Crocheting with Nicki, my free group, the big group, okay, on Facebook, and they're like, I didn't ask them to write a review. That's all they did. They just had to they felt compelled to do so. Let me read what Connie says. Connie says, One of the best things I've ever done in my crochet journey has been to find Nicki and watch her videos, join her groups, and become a member of TCC. In my 48 years of crocheting, you girl, you're young. Nicki is the only person I've ever found who has been involved with her community. There's so much help and encouragement from her and other members as well. The positivity, encouragement, and inspiration are truly amazing. You guys, that's really there. You feel it. If you're part of the live tutorials, if you're there commenting in the chat, you will feel it. Okay, it's like all around. It's like this magic powder all around you. Okay, for me, it's just awesome as I don't have friends who crochet to get things done from when I need them. Nicki's patterns and tutorials are just amazing. Thank you, Nicki. You're awesome. I love you, girl. Thank you. And look what Sheila did. Sheila jumped right in and she's like, agreed. Look, 3 exclamation points. Agreed. I've been crocheting the same amount of years. I had no idea there's so much more than just single, double, and treble crochet stitches done in the stitch or back loop only or front loop only, around the post, bobbles, popcorns. Okay, since finding Nicole and joining TCC, I've learned mosaic crochet, which is crazy cool. It is crazy cool. Okay, there's like no color changes in a row, even though it looks like it. Thermal crochet, super thick and warm, and found all sorts of different techniques in her videos and in-person TCC Crochet Club chats and the TCC files, which really are boggling my mind. It's crazy how much stuff is there because it's just so numerous. Definitely makes me a much better crocheter. I mean, listen to this. I'm just reading what they wrote. Okay? I mean, that feeling is really, really cool. You joined yesterday? Let's go! I'm so happy you did! Yay! It's really cool. I mean, we have a blast in the Crochet Club. A blast, okay? Here's a little short review. Let me see if I can find a short review. How about this one? Donna's still around. Donna's been around since 2019. Do you see how pixelated this is? It's because it's from 2019. Yes, the phones were a little bit more pixelated during that time. Anyways, I'm here. The Crochet Club is the best bargain around. You get special treatment, your own place to talk to others with all the new stuff that gets added at least a couple times a month. It is every week. You can even make your own requests and patterns per stitch. I've been doing this since 2019. This hasn't changed, okay? This is literally a review since 2019. Plus, it's a great group of people. We have so much fun on the lives. Yes, you have to check it out for yourself. The annual membership is the best way to go. It's definitely worth every penny. I love the Crochet Club. This is a review from 2019, you guys. If you don't believe me, ask Donna herself, okay? There was actually, during that time, we had 2 Donnas, and she used to have like a purple picture here, so we called her Purple Donna, and then the other Donna. It was funny. She wanted to be called Purple Donna. Anyways, we have a blast in the Crochet Club, so if you haven't checked it out yet, come join us. Now, I talked a lot. Are you guys ready for the giveaway prizes? Because I'm ready. Let me show you now what you can win, okay? So let me break this down right here. This is our little prize wheel, spinny wheel thing, okay? So one of the things you can win is one of the yarn boxes. Even if you don't join the Crochet Club, you can win a yarn box. You can also win a free ebook of your choice. I'll show you in a second what that means. I have 26 different ebooks, okay? You can also win 5 or 10 PDF patterns or a $10, $20, or $30 Ravelry coupon code for yourself. So that's what you can win, okay? Let me show you really quickly of what my ebooks are all about, because some of you guys always ask them. If you go to nickishomemade.crafts.com and you click on ebooks, then you will find all of these. And if you win an ebook, you get to literally pick one of these, okay? You tell me which one, and I'll give it to you if you are the winning prize, the prize winner, okay? How cool is that? Oh my gosh, Annette, you just joined? Let's go, girl! You just joined! Yay! I'm so happy for you. Congratulations becoming a TCC member. Yay! I am so happy you just joined. That's awesome. Who else joined? You let me know. How do we get a chance to win? You pay attention just now, Paula, because I'm about to give you guys a question. So here's how it's going to work. Paula, listen, okay? I'm going to pop up a question here in a second, one at a time. We have 2 questions. You're going to answer as fast as possible, one time. Put it in the comments, okay? And then I'm going to pick a random winner. I'm going to cover my eyes, and I'll pick a random winner. And if the winner is the correct answer, I'm going to click on it, and that person wins. How's that? Is that cool? But Before we get to that point, I want to remind you really, really quickly that I am going live again in the next few days. Okay. In the next few days, I'm going to live again. See, today is Tuesday. I'm live right now. We're going to go live again on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 12 o'clock Pacific time. Okay. They're 3 times in a row, all the same time. I made it easy to remember. Okay. So 12 o'clock Pacific time in next 3 days. Again, I will teach you something, talk about TCC again, and do prize giveaways again. Okay. So if you want more prize chances, if you're not winning today, no worries. There's more to come. Okay. Are we good? So let's go to question number 1. Are you ready? Let's go to question number 1. I feel like I'm like speeding up. I need to slow down. Peace out, Nicki. Okay, let's go. Question number 1. It sounds funny, right? I say peace out and I say let's go. Well, you guys have going to be the ones commenting. Okay. So question number 1 is, how often, or say often, is that with a T or not? How often do we have live tutorials in TCC? Don't mix things up here. I said it very clearly. How often do I teach them exactly what they want to be taught? When is that? Okay, how often do we do that? How often do we do that? Okay, I'm going to leave this up for just a second, and I'm going to show you guys here a review, okay? I'm just going to reread this one, okay? I don't remember who it's from, but she says, ad-free patterns, but also the tutorials are so wonderful. You're an excellent teacher, and the support is so wonderful. A lot of people can't read patterns or can't learn with just videos, and you have it all covered. I am so happy to have found you. Yay! I'm so happy. Okay, guys, don't mix things up. It looks like some of you guys are remembering it right, but some of you guys don't. Let's see who remembers it correctly. Okay, I'm going to pick a random winner now. Okay, I'm going to cover my eyes. I'm going to pick a random winner. Okay, I'm going to go up and down, and I'm going to make sure it's the right answer, you guys, because I see a couple incorrect answers. So I'm going to go up and down, and I'm going to stop right here. And we have Charlene Anderson. Every Tuesday, it can be 4 or 5 times a month. That's correct. So pretty much weekly. You could have said weekly. That's fine too. But look how detailed Charlene is. Look at you, girl. Yes, every single Tuesday. So you could have said weekly. That's fine. So it can be 4 times a month, 5 times a month, depending on how many Tuesdays we have. Sometimes there's 5. You never know. Okay, Charlene, let's see what you want, girl. Let's see what you want. Where's my mouse? Here we go. Let's click on this and let's see what you want. It sounds like a witch. Oh, I don't want to be a witchy witch. So let's see what you want. A $20 Robbie coupon code. Woohoo! I am so happy for you. Congratulations, Charlene. Okay, don't worry. I'll show you in a second how you can claim your price. Okay, just pay attention, Charlene. Just wait here. Okay, we're all good. So I'm going to first do question number 2. And then we're going to go to show you where my email address is. And we're going to do a little summary, okay? So hang tight. I will show you my email address in a second for all my winners, okay? Are you ready for question 2? So quick reminder. So I'm going weekly live tutorials, and twice a month we're doing virtual get-togethers on Zoom. And we have over 400 ad-free patterns, a positive and supportive community. Anyway, so that's what TCC is all about. Let's see. I squeezed the answer for question number 2 in there here somewhere. So pay attention. Question number 2 is, how many times do we have virtual Zoom calls? Come on, I just said it. I know you heard it. Okay, how many times do we have virtual Zoom calls? I'm calling it Zoom, so it's separate from the Facebook live tutorial, so you remember. I know you remember. Okay, so in the meantime, while you guys say typey, I am going to read another review. Okay, and this is from Christy. Christy's in here. Hi, Christy. As a member of TCC, I love not only the 400 plus patterns that are available, but especially love how receptive Nicki is. Thank you, girl. Nicki will always answer your questions personally, and she will genuinely want you to excel and understand your crocheting. The price is so small for everything you gain. That's true. I should be increasing my prices, but I haven't done it in a long time. Actually, in the last 4 years, I haven't increased it. I should. I've added more than double the amount of stuff. The price is still the same. I should increase it at some point, but right now it's not. Okay. So let me remove this so I can show you guys who won. Okay, I'm going to cover my eyes. Okay, and I'm going to go up and down in the comment section. Up and down, up and down. I don't know how far I need to go. I have no clue. I'm just going to go back down. I have no idea how far I went. Okay, I'm going to go up and down, and I'm going to stop right here. And we have Robin. Robin, you won. Hang on, I gotta press the button. Robin Mangold. I like your Mongold. Mongold, excuse me. I like your name. It's really pretty. Robin, let's see what you won, girl. Let's see what you won, girl. I'm going to press this button. Here we go. Let's see what you won. Don't go away just yet. We have to talk about something for a second again. Ooh, is it going to be a yarn box? Oh my goodness. Robin, are you in the US? I want to know. I want to know. You may have just gotten the yarn box for yourself. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. If you're in the US, you got a yarn box. If you're outside of the US, I'm going to give you a free ebook instead. Okay, so either way, you got something cool, Robin. That's awesome. So remember, if you didn't win just now, come back in the next 3 days. We have 3 more days of prize giveaways and teaching. Okay, this is 3 more days where you have a chance to win something, learn something, and see how amazing the Crochet Club really is. So tomorrow, 12 o'clock Pacific time, which is 3 o'clock Eastern. Thursday, same time, just different day. Friday, same time, different day. Okay? So come join us for these live tutorials. We have so much fun. And remember, if you join as an annual member right now until October 4th, which is Friday, you can get one of these free yarn boxes. I will pay for shipping. If you're outside of the US, you get a free ebook instead. Okay? And it is 25% off. I mean, it's a mega deal. I don't do this very often. So take advantage. Become a member and really indulge into this amazing experience. Okay, remember, some of these clubs out there, they don't have all of these features. Okay, so you get all of this. I created a space for you. Over 400 ad-free patterns. You have an exclusive video library. You have this huge community, weekly live tutorials. You have a voice, first priority. You get special coupon codes. We meet twice a month on Zoom. There is so much more here than you can. I mean, this is just a summary. You should go into the vault and actually see it. It's mind-boggling how much stuff is there. If you want to become a member, this is your way to do it right now. You see everyone in the comments. They're highly talking about TCC, how much they love it. So if you want to become a member, come join us, okay? I'll see you guys back here tomorrow, maybe for a little pumpkin. I'll see you guys then, right? Until then, become a member and enjoy the Crochet Club the best way you should. It's the best way to become a better crocheter and really enjoy your crochet life in a new way. I'll see you guys there. Bye!